exit day job.
Here's a quick case study of somebody who's living and breathing their dream life using my system, and that's for www.alchemymeditations.com with James Shatsipat-Sia. Okay, we launched it on 1st of April 2010, got a first sale the very next day, 2nd of April, and it's since had 175 paid members, each paying a monthly fee of $14.97. Okay, it's averaging 1 to 2 new members every single day, and it's already built an all-important email list of subscribers of 1,034 up until today. Okay, and it's only been promoted with free traffic from YouTube, Facebook, and the search engines. That means we haven't spent a single dollar on any advertising at the moment, right? And it's growing, so those numbers are just going to grow and grow and grow every single month. Okay, so the total approximate outlay has been about $400. That's for stuff like the website, the domain, the host, and the email marketing, and things like that. And the total revenue to date has been $7,724.52. And this is way more than the actual monthly membership fees because of the back-end Skype consulting that James does and the merchandise sales as well from the site. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk to you about is the fact that this is in a really hard to get paid in niche, okay, which means you don't have to worry about the niche so much, okay? If you've got a lot of passion, right, you don't have to do loads and loads of market research and hours of getting paralysis by analysis, because if you've got passion and you've got a lot of drive, you can, within reason, target a niche, even if it's a small niche, and create a business with the internet, because the internet is so big. There's 1.8 billion users out there now. It's just a case of finding your loyal fans and serving them. Okay, obviously within reason, because there's some markets that are just way too obscure, and some markets where people just don't have the money to actually give you a viable business. But you know, the internet's so vast that you can, in this day and age, find something that you've got passion in and create a business out of it. Okay, also it's very low startup costs. All you need is a theme, the membership script, an email marketing service, and the domain and host, which it means you've got very low barrier to entry. Like, there's very few businesses out there where you have such low startup costs. And if you were to buy a franchise, you're looking at tens of thousands of pounds that you need to get started, right? And you don't even know if that's going to work. But with this, if it doesn't work first time, you can just start again, you know? Very low startup costs. That is a great bonus. And it's still on its way to a day job quitting income. Do you know how good that is? Like, you know, very, very little money spent, just time and effort put in at the start, and now it's on its way to a day job quitting income. So I want to leave you with one thing, right? And this is from one of the greatest success coaches out there, okay? And this is his formula for success. Unfortunately, he's passed away, but he's left some golden nuggets of information. And this one in particular is really, really powerful. Okay, and that is, firstly, take wisdom, okay, a proven system, okay, from somebody who's already successful, okay. Use testimonials of people who are using the system that they're providing and having success with it, and mix that in with some of your own activity, which means take massive action and follow the system down to a T, because success leaves clues. You know, you hear Anthony Robbins say that all the time, success leaves clues, right? So follow somebody else's proven model and you will get success. It's just a natural thing. That's how it works, okay? Get a mastermind group, find a mentor, learn for them, and you will get success, all right? That's how it works. Okay, so this is the proof of sales inside Shatsipat-Sia's account, and I just want to show you that we've made $3,123 up until the end of July. Well, it's about the middle of July, and you can imagine now with the amount of members that are joining and paying us a recurring fee every month, this is going to be almost a recurring fee that James is going to get every single month. So, you know, that's the proof here, right there. That's all the transactions, just to show you that you can make money using the internet. Okay, so here is a picture of me with my ClickBank checks coming through, and this shows that, you know, ClickBank are for real, and you can get checks appear in the post, you know, and you're going to get people with fake screenshots of things like this, but these are the real deal. You can see for yourself in the photos. So now I'm inside Aweber, and you can see here that for our Alchemy Meditations list, we've got results of 1,284 on our list, and the date today is the 18th of August. So we've built a list of over 1,000 people in the last 4 months of doing this, using just free traffic. Obviously we've had a few unsubscribed. We've had about, well, not quite a few actually, we had about 5% unsubscribed, so it's a little bit less than that, but I'm actually glad about that, because it means we get rid of the people who are just after freebies and keep the quality on the list instead. So I asked James, what does he need to make every single month to live the dream lifestyle that he wants to enjoy? So he figured out that he needed to make at least $3,000 every month to live the lifestyle that he is now currently living, which would mean he did not have to get a job. It would give him time to do what he really loves, which is teaching people about meditation, yoga and esoteric knowledge, and also grow his hemp farm co-op business and build his Earthship ashram. But really important to him was to be able to live by the sea, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. So we figured, a price of about $14.97 was good for the market that he was in. It was a nice introductory price, and we could raise it in a few months' time. But starting off with that amount, we took $3,000 divided by that, and you get a figure of about 200 people that you need to find, right? In this whole wide web of 1.8 billion people, all you needed was 200 people to enjoy this dream lifestyle, okay? And he's very close to achieving that already in the first 4 months of being in business, okay? Now just imagine how many members he'll get if he carries on at this rate of growth in a year. He would have way surpassed his magic number of 200 people. But just imagine in 4 or 5 months, okay, you could also find your magic number using this system and live your dream lifestyle, because you don't really need to have those mansions and Rolexes and material things like Ferrari. I mean, you may want to have them, but you don't need them immediately, for you to achieve your dream lifestyle, okay? You only need to hit your magic number, okay, and you could be living your dream lifestyle. Okay, so these are some pictures of James actually living his dream life right now. The top right picture is of a clip from a tutorial video of James on YouTube, and every single day James is got these videos out there getting loads and loads of views, and so many people put feedback to these videos, and he's changing so many people's lives with his education. He's contributing every single day, and this is his core business. And just imagine that, all that good karma that's going out using this system. Okay, and on the left there's a picture of actually his hemp farm, which is a side business that he's developed off the back of this, which is going to be like a co-op style business where his members can go over and help work on this land, develop this farm, and all sharing the profits. And this is just amazing, the ability to attract like-minded people and develop a cooperative type business off the back of what you're already doing. And that's another added bonus of the internet, is that you can surround yourself, okay, with people that you actually like. Like if you're stuck in a job that you cannot stand, most of the time you're hanging around people that you just can't stand, and it can become really depressing. But with this system you can actually attract the kind of people that you really want to help and be friends with, and surround yourself with them, and this becomes your lifestyle. And it's phenomenal that you can do this, okay, with the internet. And on the bottom right is a picture of an Earthship being built, and the other thing that James is doing is actually building an Earthship ashram where he lives, which is going to become like a center point for learning and education of meditation and yoga, and it's going to become a retreat. So he's going to have another back end to his business where people can pay a bit more to go and spend time with him one-on-one and learn meditation in this beautiful surrounding of where he lives in North California. So all these things are amazing, that you can do and create as a life for yourself using the internet and using the system that I'm going to give you. Now I firmly believe that you can do this too with this system. You can do this, okay? Now I want you to let me help you cultivate your true dream lifestyle. Okay, one where you're free and you can live life on your own terms. Okay, now with the internet, this is all possible because wherever there's an internet connection, right, you've got a business. Okay, and with the system that I'm going to give you, you can plug in and attract the kind of people that you really want to associate yourself with. Okay, and we're going to find your real passion, like your real burning passion and desire, and we're going to use that, okay, as a way to give back, as the way to give back lots of value, so that you can get paid, right? Because what I want to do is turn this into a profitable internet business. Okay, using my system, you're going to be able to turn this into a profitable internet business. Okay, so if this is something that you really want and you want me to help you do this, then you know exactly what to do. And I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.